Over the weekend, November 1st and 2nd, 2025, I attended the 37th Cardiff Model Railway exhibition, which was held at Sophia Gardens Cricket Ground. This annual event is organised by the 00 Gauge section of the Cardiff Model Engineering Society, the same dedicated team behind Heath Park Miniature Railway, which I visited earlier in the year. The show is known as the largest model railway exhibition in Wales, and every year it seems to get bigger. The event featured a broad selection of layouts across most sizes and scales, along with societies, modelling demonstrations, with around 40 different stands in total. In this video, we're going to take a look at all the incredible layouts that were on display. Exhibition videos like this are made possible by the patrons on Patreon and our channel members. If you're interested in supporting the production of future videos, head on over to my Patreon, the link is in the description below. And of course, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos coming out regularly. Aberdeen Kirkhill is a 00 gauge layout built by Glenn Daniel and Graham Harris, depicting a relocated railway maintenance depot in Aberdeen during the winter of 1988. Imagining the existing Aberdeen Clay Hills depot being redeveloped and moved to a site at Quay Inches, south of Aberdeen Station, you'll see the busy East Coast main lines running past, along with cleaning platforms for servicing the trains and a train wash line at the front.
Just give me a minute. Put it out of the way. It's not. Especially as I was standing outside.
Oh, really? Yeah, so the times I've left it running.
Like that and 60.
With a snow on the roof. Right.
Moore's View, built by Paul Holwell for the South Hants Model Railway Club, is an N-gauge layout that represents the former London and southwestern route from Exeter to Plymouth. The scene is set somewhere between Lidford Junction and Tavistock North Station, on the northern edge of Dartmoor. The centrepiece of the layout is a stunning 9-arch viaduct built on a gentle curve, With the exception of road vehicles, the layout is quite date neutral, which means it can feature a wide variety of rolling stock from the 1950s steam locomotives to early 1990s diesels.
Just got you delays on that one.
Yeah.
It's very pretty, isn't it? That's a nice thing with these, was like the chap on the platform, the chap into the driver. Yeah, get the right location. I tried to stop it.
Yeah, it is dark in the tunnel. Train's going to need bright lights.
If you look at that tunnel, you can see how the train goes. I'm a big child at heart, see, so I love the winter, I love the cold, I love the snow, shedding, and but where it differs from a lot of layouts, there's no points. There's points at the back of the fiddle yard, but there's nothing on the front. It's just people watching trains, and I've often said in my sort of head, it was in funny enough on the iPad there, the viaduct that you just saw, that's Lakeview Viaduct, and we were looking for a lake when we were stood with that thing at work. My dad coincided with my dad retiring, and my dad was like, right, if you're going to sit around all day, maybe we should go out for some walks if you can't work. So.
Lizerpool, a 00 gauge layout built by the Barry and Penarth Model Railway Club. This model depicts a fictional South Wales dock set in the immediate pre-nationalisation era, just before the Great Western Railway lost its independent identity. The layout is set up for continuous running, featuring a double-track main line alongside a goods and passenger branch line that runs up to the main station, which includes a goods yard and loco shed. Most of the main buildings, including the large arches, are scratch-built. A great feature of this layout is the movement interest added by both the working cranes which simulate loading and unloading a ship, and the magnet-operated lorries running on both roads.
Stopped in a platform, I can't get it to work.
Yeah.
His purpose is excellent. No, sir. People gone no, he stole.
That's what we looking at.
Lovely detail. See the chimney sweep? They're feeding cables out of the manhole.
I had it coming out the tunnel.
Yeah.
They're not looking at you, you didn't just because you started.
I know, yeah. getting out of the chimney.
Yeah. Yes, that. So you're over.
Oh yeah, and there's cable there being taken down a manhole, being pulled through. Do you need some? Yeah, so that one doesn't smoke a lot, if you know what I mean. I think I might just retire. I'm starting to work on something different that's small. I suppose that makes a change. Oh, we're running out of oh, we run out.
Roundhouse is an N-gauge micro layout by Mike Edmonds. This small North American model forms a part of a fictional Southern Pacific and Santa Fe joint line. This little layout cleverly proves that the lack of space should not constrain a model railway, as it achieves a scenic success without any use of points. It serves as an opportunity for the owner to display his collection of N-gauge stock and experiment with different 2mm modelling ideas. The structures are a mixture of scratch-built items, doctored kits, and commercial detailing.
Like the bell for about DCC. No, that's just a box. Yeah, this way.
I also pointed out that in prototype, the 2021, the steel end sheeting is 2.5 inches on the side steel sheeting. So you can it's about that inch. And the engineering prototype is level. So I pointed out, just I didn't tell you that. That's all the original was there, so I did put it out to you.
Oh, there we've got the brakes on.
The times
On good terms with that one. Yeah, I had to go and measure for the full brake last weekend. Just a door, not full brake, passenger brake. Oh yeah. To me, the Reds run stuff has been really handy because I've now got something to do on my company. Did you? Yes. It's an element of Yes.
Gosh, these Santa Fe engines, they really are quite spectacular, aren't they?
But the wooden end version as well.
They were in every 1950s kids' books and trains.
Because I saw a copy of the Great Western version next to one there. Chucky Roads, gravel photographs. The points of the photographs. It's got one stock. And it appears Oh, excellent. No, that's mine. Yeah. You take all the corrugations out and then shampoo off some plastic strip with cement. Spend all this weekend.
Indeed. Basically, sometime in the autumn, it's usually on a Wednesday night about the middle of the month. You're not on holiday, or perhaps you'll pick them when you are. Somewhere where there's no internet. Oh, is that sand? Yep. The sand house.
Think about it, I've only got 20 in this barrel. I can't really justify it too, because they're like entity. So I can't really justify two elements about it on it. It just wouldn't be right.
Wood Street is an O-gauge industrial layout from the Swindon Model Railway Club. This model is inspired by the typical urban shunting yards that could have been found across many towns and cities in England. The structures and buildings on the layout are largely freelands, though the layout's name, Wood Street, is derived from a road in the old town area of Swindon, which historically had rail access until the early 1970s. Cardiff Canton is a double O-gauge motive power depot by owner Chris Fordham. This faithful model recreates the eastern end of the famous Welsh depot, capturing the atmosphere of the early privatisation years between 1998 and 2004. Cardiff Canton was famous for its varied freight fleet until the early 2000s, and Chris set out to recreate that slice of action in a massive 28-foot-long scenic area. The layout perfectly captures the view that many enthusiasts photographed over the years from the old iron footbridge, featuring iconic structures such as the massive water tower and the North Light Shed. All of this brought to life using DCC, which allows operators to run the huge fleet of over 70 highly detailed locomotives, including Class 57s, 56s, and 60s, which are keeping the yard constantly busy.
I could do something to
did, and actually there was a few days, like you say,
I'll move 39 and 56.
Still the better option than when you go pay for it.
They're all done from photos.
Oh, so it's authentic, so
Yeah, so when they were... Oh, sorry, I didn't communicate. I'll go in the siding. Yeah, so it's all... Yeah,
you have to go and pick up
all of it.
the guy you robbed that had some locos on the depot, you know.
Hardwick Grange, a double-O gauge layout exhibited by Matthew Toft, originally built by respected modeller Frank Dyer in the 1990s. The model depicts an imaginary town in East Nottinghamshire, featuring a Great Northern branch built to serve Hardwick Main Colliery. The period is set between 1957 and 1958, featuring a mix of BR steam and early diesel locomotives, handling a variety of rolling stock. One of the main features is the private colliery line, which provides a constant operational sequence of empty wagons arriving and assembled full coal trains departing. A standout feature of the layout is the full signalling, which is operated meticulously in accordance with prototype practice.
Oh, is that right? Bless you.
I'm not going to show off yet, I'm just going to have a look.
Yep. Around half a goodies, is it? Chuck up.
Which train the 21st week?
See how it looks like that actual long place.
Anything? Hello.
Let's see if this.
Badger's Mount is a 00 gauge layout from owner Mark Patrick. This impressive model depicts a compact outer London terminus set in Netwick South East era, running between the mid-1980s and mid-1990s, and features third rail electrification. The prototype was opened by the Southern Railway as a short branch from Halt, intended to serve both an anticipated local housing development and also the nearby Army Ordnance Depot at Fort Holstead. Although the layout is primarily operated from the rear, the owner also runs trains from the front, bringing the Netwick South East action right to the viewers. Welford Coppice is an 009 gauge layout from owner Peter Cullen. This model represents a typical ironstone mining field from the 1950s. Raw ironstone is transported from the fields using a narrow gauge railway, which then tips the materials into a standard gauge wagon for onward transportation as an exchange siding. The layout provides a focused look into the unique operational practices of an ironstone excavation industry during this period.
Too much firm hold spray on it. Oh, you won't touch. Stick it on the finger. Step ladders coming on. They need to cap them. Got my head sunburned this year. Slow down. Slow down.
Gorton Lane, a double-O gauge layout by Brian Tucker. This layout depicts a fictitious location somewhere between Manchester and Sheffield on the long-lamented Woodhead route. Featuring 1500 volts DC overhead electrification. Set in the 1960s, it includes a small and rather run-down depot stabling Class 76 and 77 electric locomotives, alongside various Midland diesel types. This layout is a clear nod to the Woodhead line, featuring full DCC and sound operation.
Is that Manchester? Welford? Some layouts do have moving cars on them.
And I love my teeth.
No, I've done a lot of the neck button with that, like those ones.
I don't know,
Quarryside Halt is a 009 layout from the Blaenavon Model Railway Club. This is their latest exhibition model, depicted in a highly detailed quarry layout, operating on 2 different levels within its compact size of 4.5 feet by 2.5 feet. It features unique rolling stock, including 3D printed locos running on Kato chassis. The layout allows for intensive operation, with up to 4 independent trains running at once, and much of the intricate scenery and buildings were meticulously built from scratch.
I spy something that I can see when training them. Okay.
So the digger, George?
I can build the wheels last night.
Did they dig it?
Wow, we could be shorter. I'm shorter.
You should go electric.
I
Someone's going to stand on you. Yeah, good. Oh, yeah, no.
It seems to be twisted a bit that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I've obviously been up a while now, and I was just wondering whether there was a whole. I guess that some of it's
passed away and his wife donated all.
Oh right.
So we thought, well, what are we going to do with this? And this is Cymru.
Oh, Cymru, right.
I'm not hardy enough to live in Quay.
Which was a rusted and Hornby shunter from Lincoln. So I said to the guy, there's a bit of Lincolnshire in your.
We're getting rid of a lot of their artefacts there, and we may be owning them. It's not decided yet, but it's
He worked for Ruston and Hornby in Lincoln. I don't think he worked actually necessarily on the small shunters, but Ruston shunters, which would sort of, they seem to have suddenly now started coming to the fore, because I know Hornby have made a model on them now. On the couple of
People have just released some in Abergain as well.
Oh, have they?
Right, Steve?
Hiya.
Right, how you doing? I just bought a bunch of Barclays and Hunslets. Finishing discounted price. Yeah, but you bought them out. Yeah. That's like probably similar. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, the lovely ones.
Yeah.
Right. They finished that match. Yeah, I definitely see that one. I never saw the second set because I went from Piccadilly to Sheffield in 1969. Oh right. I saw one at Tinsley in 1971, and there was Lotus coming up the hour there. Yeah.
So you're using stuff?
Well, combination of things.
Trinity Dock Street Bridge is a double-O gauge layout from Gavin Rose. This small, highly detailed and unusual model is set on a cold, dank and dismal Monday morning in early February 1939. Amidst the busy inner-town docks of Hull, Yorkshire, the tracks are intricately laid into the thousands of stone sets. With many points and tight radius curves, they connect the various warehouses and quays. As the short trains are shunted around the dockside, they can be seen rattling over the asymmetrical swing bridge. The layout captures a moment in time where the southeasterly wind brought bad weather off the North Sea, but also the ominous threat of war from the near continent.
Give me some of those. Switch has been talking to people and not been allowed.
What did I do wrong?
Something not ready.
Right out. I didn't have one. Free one.
Yeah, what's in the... What do you think they might be doing now?
Yeah, locomotives and like prototypically their track.
Wow.
Load of pit props by the looks of things.
Yes. Well, what we have here, if you empty it and put in pit props,
Yeah.
or pit props,
Yeah.
whether it be dressed,
Yeah.
ready for use.
What?
I forget to make switches and then they've got, over there.
In real life, it would have turned.
Yeah.
So
So those are scratch paper.
Yeah, these are made myself.
There's pieces of
Couldn't call me, excuse me. So they arrived. I dressed off the. Had problems. Put the roll safe on the door, which is a real pity. Well, they've got a supply of coffee and wine gums, I'm okay. That keeps me going for the day. Kills my feet, but it keeps me going.
I'm just working on.
You're filming, aren't you? Yeah, he would do. Have the bit at the back, unusual. Reading it was there could be no green on the model. What I forgot was that the lampposts in Hull were green and the telephone boxes in Hull were green. Do you know why the telephone boxes are? The locomotives are numbered after locomotives that were in the Hull shed, Hull dairy coach shed. Hull had 4 loco sheds actually. This is dairy coach, which that was we're all numbered of the 1st of January 1946, so there's a good chance of it. One of the old J72s. This is one of the original panels. Yeah, it's not doing. It's a bit like Trigger's bike. It's had numerous paint jobs.
Memory Lane is a 00 gauge free rail layout from the Swindon Model Railway Club. This model is a wonderful step back in time, allowing visitors to relive their childhood with its classic Hornby 00 free rail track system. The layout showcases the charm and simplicity of this highly nostalgic model railway era.
You just
Yeah, go and drive it up.
Devil's Bridge is an excellent 009 layout by Andy Cundick. It faithfully models the terminus of the 2-foot Vale of Rheidol Railway in mid-Wales. The model depicts the station soon after it opened in the early 1900s. The prototype line has a rich history, having passed through ownership by the Cambrian Railways, the GWR, and British Rail. before finally moving into preservation in 1988. The rolling stock scene running on the layout is all meticulously kit-built, bringing the narrow gauge action to life.
Where's it going?
Aberystwyth.
It's going, yeah, to Aberystwyth. So by here would be the waterfall somewhere.
Yeah, they're
It's moving.
That one's moving.
Look, look.
Look at that.
Look. It can
So my dad's got one of these N-gauge ones for the Vale of Light. We've never actually got it working or done it, but he loved it, so we bought it. He used to live in Aberystwyth.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh.
Can we go now?
Well, my claim is I've got no Welsh connection whatsoever and never ridden on it.
original livery, that's the
Granddad,
younger
can we
livery.
go to a different train?
We will in a minute.
And it's just one. Stafford and someone else, weren't you?
Yeah, what was I at with Stafford?
In Lancashire and Yorkshire or something?
No, when we Lancashire, it's actually the building. It operated, not interesting.
Yeah.
But my building operates, like exhibition there, it has to be finished, it has to work. It's my job. This was just a nice little quiz.
Yes.
It's unique amongst all the layouts. Well, it was right. It was fine right up until they brought the book out on it, the right in detail, and there was colour pictures of all the liveries. And when I saw they
Abergain is a captivating 4mm scale EM gauge layout by Graham Tierney. This imaginative layout explores the possibility of a standard gauge railway expanding to the north of the Pembrokeshire coast, specifically around the St David's area. It beautifully blends the charming cottages of the real-life Pembrokeshire fishing village of Abercastle with the distinctive harbour at Porthgain, creating a unique and recognisable scene. This layout was actually featured in my top 10 layouts of 2024 video. If you'd like to see more of this layout, I will provide a link to the video in the description.
I was thinking about it, but it's not only that. I mean, there's more development.
He's going to restrict himself.
Grass looks more natural. It's just the right colours gone off there. I know you've got stuff like that. Those are fine on all. That's a winter.
It's always good to have a spare.
Yeah.
The other thing is where we can get
They won't do any shows.
trouble is, we don't have a give you a hand as well.
Yeah. It was designed for one-man operation. So you get sponsorship on your company, what?
Camera truck.
Oh, you
That
you?
So thank you.
Thank you.
That's no problem, boy. You'll pay 1,300 quid for the camera. So it's a fictional place.
Well, it's half of one place and half of another place.
Bishop's Quay is a double-O gauge layout built by Bridgend Model Railway Club. This atmospheric model is set during the 1930s to 1940s in an area where coal was transported downriver in small barges for onward coastal shipping. The railway itself was built up in the hope of driving the town's growth, but as a large warehouse and brewery suggests, the town fully developed as intended. Now the line primarily handles the movement of brewing and farming supplies, with both LMS and GWR rolling stock, which includes ready-to-run and kit-built wagons. The buildings are particularly impressive, being mainly scratch-built using various detailed methods and materials.
I regretted that.
Castell Coch is a Z-gauge layout from owner Max Jones. This diminutive model depicts a compressed view of the Walnut Tree Viaduct area, featuring the iconic Castell Coch and its portion of the old Cardiff Railway. The prototype line was closed to passengers in 1931 and the track lifted in 1953, but the layout uses modeller's license to show what the railway might have looked like had the A470 road never been built. Modelling at this tiny Z-gauge scale is a testament to Max's skill, especially given the model's faithful grounding in real-life photos of the area. Rolvenden is a P4 gauge layout by Robin Gay. This highly detailed model reproduces the station of the same name on the Canton East Sussex Railway in the mid-1920s, perfectly capturing the atmosphere of the Colonel Stevens Light Railway. Modelled in the demanding P4 fine scale, the layout is designed for maximum prototype accuracy. While the station building is faithfully modelled, the features outside of its confines use operator's license to include typical Kentish structures like a windmill, an oathouse, and a hop garden. The operation is engaging as many of the trains run as mixed trains, which are often seen pausing to shunt the yards as they proceed through the station.
That's what these exhibitions are for. I get quite cross, some people get very obvious. I like things that tap for nonsense. The hobby is open to everybody at whatever level of over 30 years in the making.
Right, okay.
On the station notice board is the summer 1924 timetable.
Oh.
Having been together.
It's only faster, isn't it? Yeah. And I think, because if you have them underneath, there's a thing sticks out into the tie bar, so maybe that's more durable.
Would be more durable, yeah. And the other thing you're talking about is, again, against the back.
Mummy is warm, yeah, she is.
Iron Mould Lane, a fantastic 00 gauge layout built by the Bristol East Model Railway Club. This atmospheric model depicts a small corner of a fictitious iron and steel works in the south of Bristol, set in the 1970s. The layout is highly detailed and most of the large buildings are completely scratch-built from plasticard or plywood, including a dramatically modified blast furnace kit. Rail traffic is focused entirely on the heavy industry of the site, featuring specialised stock like torpedo wagons carrying molten iron and crucible wagons with slag for the tip.
Superb, thanks very much.
Thank you. And he blew back on it because he come home from school, went into my camera and she said, look, run alongside it.
A friend of mine was interested in the sort. He said there was a scandal at the Railway Society. There were a couple of coaches and a steam engine.
They took visiting steam engines there and they had a
Oh,
they had a day with a steam engine, a steam day at the school. They did the same at Castell in Cardiff.
Yeah.
An allied steam engine.
And they had they built these big photo unslips.
Yeah.
That says the class 20. You know,
I like that. This is nice, yeah. My fireman, it used to be my fireman on the Avon Valley.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't need anything to your age at all. But yeah, as I said, we're just collecting bits and pieces that we built.
Okay, all right.
Beyond the layouts, the exhibition was packed with dedicated societies and demonstrators who provided the knowledge and inspiration for our own hobby. We had fantastic groups like the 2mm Association, the N-Gauge Society, which were both promoting their respective scales, alongside fine-scale groups such as the EM Gauge Society and the P4 Gauge Association. It was great to see several groups supporting their wider heritage, including the Great Western Study Group and the Welsh Railways Research Circle. Demonstrations were in full swing, with experts such as Fred Lewis showcasing high-end loco construction and PPM Z gauge demonstrating the latest in 3D printing technology. The show also brought out local groups such as the Cardiff Trolleybus Group and the South Wales Modellers, proving that the exhibition is a hub for all areas of engineering and transport history. And of course the Dean Forest Railway was there to promote their own beautiful line, which I hope you enjoyed in my previous video of their gala, which was happening this same weekend. Do check out that video if you're interested. And of course, the 37th Cardiff Model Railway exhibition brought together a huge marketplace to cater to all your modelling needs. The show was sponsored by several key businesses, including Going Loco Models, a well-known hobby shop known as Lord & Butler, and Merlin's Models. Also supporting the show were Trainsporters, who provide fantastic and innovative storage for transport solutions in O and 00 gauge stock, using custom foam inserts and recycled boxes. The exhibition featured a broad range of traders including ABC Model Railways, David Gwynn Trains, Hereford Model Centre and Mooresview Models, offering a wide selection of new and second-hand items. If you were looking for parts, Richard Payne's Spares was also there to help you out, and for those interested in heritage, the 813 Preservation Fund was selling books and DVDs to support their locomotive. Finally, bespoke GLR services were available to discuss custom-made model railway layouts and scenic work. As you can see, the exhibition was absolutely packed with support for every scale and every interest. I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed this look at the 37th Cardiff Model Railway Exhibition 2025. It was a fantastic showcase of the model railway hobby in Wales, featuring some truly impressive layouts, and proving once again why this is the largest show in Wales and continues to get bigger every year. As always, if you want to keep up to date with model railway exhibitions and railway videos in general, please do subscribe to the channel, and why not check out my other videos. If you have any questions about any of the layouts or traders, please leave a comment below. A very well done to the members of the 00 Gauge section of the Cardiff Model Engineering Society for organising this massive and amazing show. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Hwyl fawr.